Howdy folks, this is the Road Rambler here. This is the day one of the US 70, US 80 cross-country history project, starting off here on October the 4th, 2023. I'm going to proceed from right here in Globe, Arizona at the starting, right here at the sign, all the way to Atlantic, North Carolina. I'm going to check out the history along the road, find some things that are particular to just US 70, and I hope you enjoy as much as I do finding history along the way. Come and join me, and let's get this party started. Here we are, the starting of 70. We'll proceed east. Let's find what trouble we can get to as soon as we get around this guy. This is the little town of Bylis on the Apache Reservation. It is home to the famous chief, Bylis, which the town is named. It's just a little town, little tiny community filled full of good folks. Coming up is the school. It's like my hometown. You blink and it's gone. Let's continue on. Yeah, we're coming into Fort Thomas. This is the last town on the reservation. After we'll be leaving the reservation here. Coming up, we'll be coming up on Pima, Thatcher, and Safford. 3 mining towns in eastern Arizona. Thatcher has a superior football team. They won state last year. And Safford has just a really statewide famous wrestling team. A lot of farming country through here, alfalfa, a couple dairies. Mount Graham, the easternmost sky island in Arizona. Very cool area through here. Let's roll. Horses and houses right next to each other. Lots of fields. What a beautiful little town. Cotton. Lots of cotton in here today. Well, y'all, rolling through Pima. I better slow down. Here. Rolling by the famous Taylor Freeze in Pima. Oh, wish I could stop. Little town of Pima. Yeah, founded around 1879. Little mining town. Whoa! Wow. I almost got hit by the popo. Looks like that feller that was in a big hurry to get around me just is gonna get a ticket. Well, along we go. Pima's a cool little town. Agriculture, mining. Let's see what's up the road. Really big LDS church right there. Wow. That's the Thatcher LDS. Very big church. More cotton. Yeah, Thatcher's a lot like Pima. There's fields in town. Got cotton in town. Got alfalfa in town. Got a dairy farm right around the outside of it. This farm here is in town. So I love these cool little communities on these old highways. I don't like the interstates unless I have to. Speedy. The other guy got a ticket, bro. Old Thatcher, founded 1888. Thatcher got everything you need. Lots of stuff you don't. City Park. Apartments. Stadium Avenue takes you to Thatcher Stadium, home of the Eagles, where they won state last year. Neil Thatcher, cool little town. Safford's coming up. Up on Safford. Every town needs a Denny's. This area has just grown and grown. Used to be, there's a little bit of area in between Thatcher and Safford, but now there's not. They kind of grown into each other. Nice new hotels, but there's still cotton in the middle of town. Gotta love these small towns. Cotton in the middle of town. Yeah, Safford has really grown. Beautiful little community. When I was in high school, there was 3,500 people when we played them. Now there's over 10,000 people living in Safford. Mining community, agriculture. Nice place to live, even. Let's roll on. More Safford. Getting stuck here. Safford's really grown. It's taken me 10 minutes, and I'm still not to the end of it. But I'm getting to be to the end of it here. Hoping traffic thins out. I get in some open road. Stop and take some real footage, not just from the damn car. There's a lot of unqualified drivers on the road today. I'll be nice and say it like that, but I'm sure everybody sees them and feels them. And if you're one of those unqualified drivers, I'm sorry, but I have to call it out. Coming up to the split where 191 leaves 70 and we push on to Duncan and Franklin. Those are the last two towns in Arizona on 70. This here is the end of Safford. Still cotton in town. Love places like this. Just reminds me of my hometown, which is also in Arizona. Much like Safford. Except my hometown went from 3,500 to almost 100,000 now. So, nice field of alfalfa there. Nice. Yeah, Safford's nestled along the Gila River. It's a beautiful area. My hometown was nestled along the Gila River on the west side of the state. This one's nestled along the Gila River on the east side of the state. Beautiful place. More cotton in town. Just gotta love it. Looks like the road's gonna open up a little for me. I'm gonna get on down the road and head off into those mountains up ahead. See if I can't find a little trouble. Let's roll. Now I'm back. Coming up, Highway 191 junction. This is where Highway 191 leaves Highway 70 and goes north. That away. Clifton, Morenci, the whole deal. We're on our way on 70 here. Oh. To Lordsburg and Deming. And Duncan. More of this beautiful country. This is all desert. It's this terrain. Hell, all the way from here to Las Cruces, New Mexico, it's pretty much the same. Hills off in the distance, mountains off in the distance. Long, flat valleys in between. New Mexico and Arizona are a lot alike in that way. And they're both beautiful. All right, y'all. Gonna shut her off for a while. Beautiful mountains, eastern Arizona. Running up through this pass. Yeah, we're gonna run up to about 4,000 feet here. And then we're going to drop to 600 feet in Duncan. Coming in the valley to Duncan. I mean, we have come down. We've just been coming down for the last 5 minutes. Down there at the bottom of the hill, 650, 660 elevation. Come out of the desert, mountains, where there's nothing growing, then we're going to come down to Duncan in this valley, and there's farmland again. Beautiful area, beautiful mountainscapes, awesome place to come and camp. I'm not real sure about the off-roading situation. Used to be you could do that anywhere, but nowadays it's in Arizona, it's few and far between of places you can take your off-road vehicles down. Beautiful area. River Valley down there. Gila River. Antique stores. Duncan has one hotel, and I'm not sure how good it is, but I'm sure it's fine if you need to stop. I'm not sure if there's fuel, but I think there's one quick stop in Duncan to get fuel. There's farms all along the side of the road here. Farm buildings, silo. Coming up to Duncan, founded 1883. More fields. They do have a high school. I believe they play 8-man football here. Up here is Highway 75, and it will take you east into New Mexico. It'll hook you up with the New Mexico 12, US 180. Here's downtown Duncan. Cool little downtown. There's the stop, fuel stop. Cool little downtown area. Got a park. The Ranch House Cafe. And the hotel. Hotel Duncan. We are on the Old West Highway. That's the first bit of signage you start seeing for the Old West Highway here in Arizona. That's the first sign. Highway 70 is the Old West Highway. It's also the Link or the Lee Highway. Also the Broadway of America. And that, y'all, was Duncan. Onward to New Mexico. Boom, y'all. New Mexico. New Mexico true. They welcome us. We welcome you. Let's roll to Lordsburg. Boom. Lordsburg. Founded 1880. On the route of the Southern Pacific Railroad. Also the Butterfield Overland Mill used it as a stop. That also went through Gila Bend, Arizona. Cool. Let's see what more we have in Lordsburg. This is Lordsburg. Gonna go check out, see if they have the Camp Lordsburg Memorial open. This used to be a military camp. And this gets to take us to a little bit of Lordsburg. Cool rock house. That's Maine. They had road work ahead, and I turned around, so I'm not going to go see the Kemp Lordsburg. It's just a historical marker, but I like seeing stuff like that, little stories. Anyway, we're going to run back up to 70. 70 just runs along I-10 here, and then it merges with I-10 to Deming. Then at Deming, 70 follows one more New Mexico highway. And I'm getting on I-10 here because this is 70 merges with I-10. And I'll be taking this all the way to Deming. This part, and then one more part after Deming are the only times that I'll be getting on a freeway, except in Tennessee. So this is Deming on the freeway. I'm gonna turn it off for a while. We got a checkpoint coming up, and I don't want to go through the Border Patrol checkpoint with this on. Back on in Deming. So I got out the freeway. Now this follows, Highway 70 follows New Mexico 418. Now on your maps it'll show that it follows I-10, but that's what it does now. It does follow I-10 now, but this is the historic roadway. And wherever I can get on the historic part of the road, that's what I do. Beautiful country outside of Deming, New Mexico. A lot of farming, and it's just south of Hatch, New Mexico, where they grow all the chilies. They grow chilies in Deming too. Alfalfa. A lot of cattle. Beautiful country. I like being off the freeway anyway. Back along the freeway on I-10, where there was a dirt road running along the side of the freeway, you can see a couple of old gas stations that were right there. So that was the historic part too. So it pretty much follows I-10. Old historic 70 until Las Cruces, where it runs across White Sands and then up to Alamogordo. Coming up on the farmland here outside of Deming. Looks like they're growing weed here. Oh, okay. That's weed, y'all. Wow. Cash crop. Another little farm coming up. Very cool mountains. All right, signing off. Well, y'all, Deming city limits. beautiful. Nice town. Have an old friend that lives here. Looks like it's the school. Nice schools. Nice new schools. Yeah, Deming was founded in like 1881. Railroad town. Agriculture. It's got about 14,000 people living here. The elevation's around 4,400 feet. Nice weather. Very cool here. It is 100 in Arizona, and here it's 84, so nice weather. So it's a nice little town. I like this town. I've been through here many times, spent the night here many times. I don't know if I'm staying here tonight. Not quite late enough in the day to stop. Might get some fuel. And Sonic. Trying to get on Pine Street, which is the main street running through here, which is 70. Pine Street here. I'm going to stop filming and got to get a little fuel. Back on Pine Street. Network was down at the Circle K. No gas there. It's like Deming's a cool little town. Lots of old, like, style light motels like that. Bunch of neon light stuff. Looks like they're having problems. Everybody's having problems with gas. Everybody's network is down. Cool mural. Love murals. Mural alert. Here we are. Awesome. By a guy named Casey. 1994. It's a cool old building too. Old time building. I mean, this town's from like 1880, so it's got a neat little downtown here. A lot of good Mexican food. Irma's Mexican food here is just kick-ass. Plus, there's a lot of others. I mean, New Mexico's great. I mean, Mexican food. It's a little spicy. If you don't like it spicy, you know, might not want to try it here, but boy, I can tell you, I love the Mexican food here in New Mexico. Yep. Business 10 is also 70. We're on business 10 right now. Dimming police, thank you for your service. Dimming Mall with the IHOP and the Wendy's. Pine trees lining the street here, kind of cool. That's why it's Pine Street. See? There's the 70. My truck sounds good too, bro. Fairgrounds are down yonder. Nice city park. Awesome golf course. All right. That's just about the end of it until we get back to the freeway, because I'm not going to go back up through the other part. Off we go. Well, now I'm going east of Deming on New Mexico 549, which is the historic 70. Contemporary 70 follows I-10. But this historic follows New Mexico 549, following it east. Nice, cool road. A lot of neat industries out here. I wish I'd have turned it on earlier. There was like a camper making factory or something, and then up here there's a feed lot. It's some beautiful country. Really neat mountains. Cool stuff. Feed lot over there. Getting ready to go